Chris, I want to make a decision here and go to the land down under to Tom again. Tom from London. Now he's in Queensland, or is it? Do you think it's a different Tom or not?
It's probably a second. There might be 3 Toms in the world, so it's probably a different Tom.
Okay, say. Could be a different.
Maybe Tom travels.
Maybe Tom's a jet setter and went on vacation and was like, "I'm going to write in another question." But
also, I assume we have so many listeners that there's probably more than one Tom. That's why I'm saying it's more Tom, because of all of our millions of listeners, we probably have more than.
Next question is going to come from Oliver. Just to preview it, honestly, weekly listeners listens every week.
Okay,
and you had to put $1,000 on it, and I'm serious. I would take that money if you're wrong. What's the over under? Do we have at least 2 Olivers that listen to us weekly globally, or just one? $1,000. What would you honestly bet?
Worldwide?
No, worldwide.
Worldwide, yeah. I think so. Because I don't think I know 0 Olivers in my life, but I bet Oliver is a more common name
in Europe, maybe?
Outside the US. Yeah.
Okay. That is a very tough one.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
If you are an Oliver and you listen to us weekly, please just let us know so we can see.
Paid Search Podcast or tweet or whatever our Facebook thing is.
Just write in. You don't need to put a question or anything. Just go to the paidsearchpodcast.com and write in. My name is Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this question comes from Tom, Chris.
Tom. Remember Tom?
Tom from Queensland. What do you think about using similar audiences in Google search? Chris, do you think he means that like you go to the audience section on a search campaign and layer on, whether it's for observation or targeting, whatever, but you put in a similar to audience in your search campaign? Do you think that's what that is?
Well, see, the way that his question's phrased, he's implying that it's also used in a targeting method, because he's talking about trying to tell Google Ads what a good lead looks like. So I'm assuming that it's not observation mode. He's talking about using the similar to audience to actually get the right kind of lead. So that would imply that he's using actual targeting,
or observation with the bid adjustment. To be fair.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
But
do you ever do that? Do you ever put on, whether it's targeting or observation, do you ever put on similar to audience?
No, I don't.
I have not done. No, I have not done that either.
The answer, the way you immediately cast that down.
Well, because I had to even ask, like, how would you go about doing this when I was reading the question? I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Really?
As long as, Chris, if you're on observation, it's not a bad idea.
Observation. It's safe. It's at 0% bid adjustment.
It's the same thing you'd be getting otherwise. You're just observing. And if anybody happens to be on a similar to your remarketing audience list and is in your area, on your schedule, and searches one of your keywords or a search term that makes one of your keywords run, you're going to get data on that similar to audience. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that on observation level and seeing what the data comes in as. Now, Tom is asking about training Google to increase the bids on that traffic. I don't think there's a way to train Google to do that. I think you would have to do it manually and just put a bid adjustment on there and say, oh, I'm observing. I have a higher conversion rate when someone's in a similar to audience. Let me put a 10, 20%, whatever bid adjustment on there. And that's up to you. You can do that manually. And then Google might be doing that when they run an automated strategy. It might be one of the factors they consider, but it wouldn't be anything we know about or could control.